Hi, this is Tim.
And this is Amber. And in this project, we're going to be filling in fractal burn slabs with resin color for an upcoming in-table project.
To start off, we're going to take a well-sanded live edge slab and do some fractal burning on it. There are a lot of YouTube videos out there showing you how to do this, but I'm going to urge you not to follow their advice. Fractal burning requires up to 2,000 volts, which is 20 times the voltage in your typical wall outlet and can easily kill you. When you consider the parts required and the time it takes to experiment to get it right, you're better off purchasing a slab that has already been fractal burnt by someone. I'll put some links where you can purchase these already fractal burned in the description. Okay, so we're finished fractal burning, and this is a sample piece. So we actually fractal burned both sides of it. And I mean, I think this side actually turned out really spectacular. So I'm gonna save it till the end, because this may end up being one of our end tables. We could always take a planer and plane off this if it's an issue. So we're going to try a couple of different things on this because we're not exactly sure how to finish this out.
And I've got a bunch of fun little tools that I'm going to try out on here to clean it up and spark it up, and we'll choose different resin colors to play with.
Wow. Wow. This might not be such a happy part. So, it cleaned up very nicely, and it's not so much the unused side like we thought.
Yeah, in fact, before we did this side really did not look very good. This was the good side, and I get the feeling once we clean this one out, it's gonna be just awesome. But we're gonna go and try some test resin pours on this.
To color the resin, we used both powdered pigments and alcohol ink. I prefer the powdered pigments over the alcohol ink. The powdered pigments show up better, especially when you're trying to get that natural ripple effect. However, with the alcohol ink, you do get a more naturalistic feel, but it does not show up as much. It really depends on what color you want to pop. These ink droppers were really good for filling the cracks with the resin.
Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Let me get you on. Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh my God. What? Oh my God, this is so fun. I have to do this all the time now. All the time. Oh my gosh, all the bubbles are gone. What?
Wow. I tell you, this looks amazing. This is supposed to be the scrap side of our project.
So yeah, we were just using this side to do trial and error and see which one we love the most. And at first, some of these, when you put it on there, you're just like, eh, but then they just have this natural effect to them. It looks like rivers.
So we're gonna let this set up overnight, and then we are gonna come back and pour a nice clear resin over top of it and see what it looks. But what do you think? Go get some sleep?
Yes, I'm excited.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, our resin is dry, and I'm just really happy with the job Amber did of filling this in. What do you think?
I like all the colors that are showing up bright, like the green and the blue, and definitely this was the ink color that was blue and silver together. So I like these three. I think they really stand out and go well together.
So which one do you think we should use?
All three.
On the same slab?
Our next step is we're going to tape this up and make sure that the slab is level, and we're going to pour our clear epoxy or resin over it for the final stage.
And one thing I'll say is we've been playing with resin a whole lot, and honestly, guys, and this is important for you out there that are trying this, we really thought resin was resin, and we thought we had some good resin, but we got this Total Boat epoxy resin here, and it is the real deal.
If you're trying a new craft and you want to play with resin, this is what you need.
Yeah, I mean, there's no learning curve. Really, one pump of one pump of the other. There's no figuring out calculations. There's no 2 to 1. We got to remember the mix ratios or look at the size of the cups. One pump, and it's crystal clear. It doesn't have bubble issues, doesn't have clouding issues. I gotta admit, I'm really happy with this resin.
So we've leveled our slab, and a great tip is to make sure that you flip your level 180 degrees to make sure your level is level.
I am super impressed with the job Amber did and just how great this turned out. It's really a shame this is actually scrap, because remember, this is actually our finished side here. So we're going to end up probably planing all this off, but it was a great practice and we learned a lot.
So as I said before, when it comes to the powdered pigments versus the alcohol ink, I prefer the powdered pigments as they show up so much better and they're brighter and the color is more resilient. Although the alcohol inks were pretty cool as well if you're going through that naturalistic dull look, but if you want a pop of power, I highly recommend the powdered pigments. And we'll put a link to all those in the description.
Well, I hope this video has been helpful. We certainly learned a lot and had a lot of fun doing it. So I guess it's time to
do the real thing. I'm very excited.
Till next time.
See ya.
Hey, buddy. Hey, we're videoing right now. Can I talk to you when you get home? All right. See you in a little bit. Look, I shrunk the amber. Just let me go.
Well, I don't want the slab to fall.
It's not gonna fall.
Before, after. Before, those nails don't look good. So we should start a GoFundMe page for my nails.
Hi, this is Tim.
And this is Amber of TW Controls.
We run the automation store.
Be sure to subscribe for more great videos.
And like this video and comment on what you would like to see next.
Visit our website where we offer a full line of PLCs, simulators, control panels, PLC trainers, and more.